Alright, so let's just create a Visual Studio console application. Assuming you already have Visual Studio already loaded. So I got it here, I'm going to go here. Alright, I'm going to go create new project. Okay, I'm going to create a console application. Okay, so make sure this is set to C++, C sharp. This is going to be set to Windows, and here it's going to be set to console. And hit next. Okay. And call it whatever you want. Okay, hit next. Okay, and then hit create. Okay, so I've already created it. Okay, and when you create it, this is what you should. This is what will appear. So you'll see console.writeLine with some strings in here. All right. So how do you access the main args? Okay. So if you want to pass arguments through the main function, like you get in the older 2019 sort of boilerplate template that usually comes up, you see the static main entry point. Okay. So if you want to pass an argument into that function, you would go here. Okay, so put the mouse right here on the console in your Solution Explorer. Okay, right click it and go into Properties and make sure. Okay, so click a debug here and hit. Okay, go into General and open Debug Launch Profile, and here is where you're going to. Okay, here where it says Command Line Arguments, here's where you're going to put whatever you want. Okay, so it can be a string, a character, a number. Okay, so let's just try a number. Let's try a string. Okay, so let's say first, and then you hit X, okay, and then you go back in the program, okay, and you hit now let me get CW. Okay, CW is a shortcut keyboard for console.writeLine. Okay, now here to access the parameters in those arguments. Okay, you're going to go args, and then you're going to create an array, and you're going to get the first value in that array. Okay, so essentially, when you pass arguments, like in the old sort of notation, you're just essentially passing arguments to an array. So let's just take the first argument there, and I'm going to say toString, close parentheses. Right, so the word first should appear here. Okay, and I'm just going to comment this one out. Okay, so right here we have the word first. Okay. So what if you want to pass, let's say, two values in there? Okay, so go back into Properties. So go into Debug, General. Okay, open the Launch Debug Profile. Okay, now you're going to put a comma here. Let's just put the word second here. Okay. So now I'm going to just copy this. Okay, so now I've got two arguments there. I've got a first and a second. Alright, so the first 0 index will take the first parameter, and the first index it'll take the second value. Okay, so I should see first and second. And I hit console.build. Okay, so there you go, first and second. So I can also create a loop here, okay, and just loop through that. So that's going to be args. Oops. I hit CW. Okay, and I'm going to take the args, and I'm going to take all the values there, and I'm just say to string. Right, so now let's loop through that array. Okay, so here I got so here are the individual sort of console.writeLine outputs, and here is the first and second, the bottom first and second, that's from the array. Okay. So that's it. Okay, thanks.